Have you ever had that one friend you trust with your life? For me, that was Clara. We were inseparable since kindergarten, sharing everything from clothes to our deepest secrets. I thought I knew her better than anyone. I was so wrong. The day my life fell apart started with a notification on my phone. It was a video, and my face was on the thumbnail, but it wasn't me. It was a deepfake, perfectly mimicking my voice, my expressions, my everything. The video was of me endorsing a scam cryptocurrency, promising impossible returns. My friends and family started calling, confused, some angry. I tried to explain it wasn't me, but how do you prove that? The video was flawless. My social media was flooded with hate. People I'd known for years accused me of being a fraud and a thief. My boss called me into his office, the video playing on his computer screen. He didn't even let me explain. I was fired on the spot for damaging the company's reputation. I frantically tried to get the video taken down, reporting it to every platform. But as soon as one was removed, 10 more popped up. Each one was worse than the last. There was a video of me confessing to cheating on my boyfriend, another one spewing hateful, racist remarks. My world was crumbling, and I felt completely helpless. My boyfriend, Mark, tried to be supportive at first, but the constant barrage of fake evidence started to wear him down. The doubt crept into his eyes. He started questioning me, asking if there was any truth to the videos. It broke my heart. That's when I knew I had to find out who was doing this to me. Who hated me this much? I hired a cybersecurity expert, draining my savings to pay him. He traced the digital footprint, the IP addresses, the metadata. The answer he came back with shattered my world into a million tiny pieces. The source was Clara's laptop. My best friend, my sister, I couldn't breathe. It didn't make any sense. Why would she do this? I confronted her, my hands shaking as I held up the expert's report. At first, she denied everything, acting shocked and hurt that I would even accuse her. But when I laid out all the evidence, the carefully hidden files on her computer, the AI software she'd been using, her facade cracked. The look in her eyes changed from fake sympathy to cold, hard resentment. She finally confessed. It was all because of jealousy. She was jealous of my job promotion, jealous of my relationship with Mark, jealous of a life she thought was perfect. She told me she felt invisible standing next to me, and she wanted me to know what it felt like to have nothing. She had been collecting photos and videos of me for years, feeding them into an advanced AI program to create a perfect digital clone of me. She had been orchestrating my downfall from the shadows, all with a smile on her face. The betrayal was a physical pain, worse than anything else I had experienced. The person I trusted most had meticulously planned to destroy my life. I had lost my job, my reputation, and the love of my life because of her envy. Mark couldn't look past the damage. The trust between us was broken, not by me, but by the ghost Clara created. We broke up. I was completely alone. I took her to court. It was a long, grueling legal battle. Proving a deepfake case is incredibly difficult. Her defense team tried to paint me as unstable and paranoid. They argued that the evidence was circumstantial. For a while, I thought she was going to get away with it. But my cybersecurity expert was brilliant. He showed the jury, step by step, how the deepfakes were created, linking them undeniably back to Clara's devices and her accounts. The jury found her guilty. It wasn't the triumphant victory I had imagined. Seeing her led away, I didn't feel relief, just a profound emptiness. My life was still in ruins. My name was still associated with scams and hate speech online. Even with the verdict, the digital stain was almost impossible to remove. The internet never truly forgets. Rebuilding has been the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I had to move to a new city to start over. I found a small job, nothing like my old career, but it was a start. I've been going to therapy to deal with the trauma and the paranoia. It's hard to trust people now. Every time I meet someone new, a part of me is suspicious. wondering what their true intentions are. This experience taught me a terrifying lesson about the dark side of technology and the hidden darkness in people you think you know. AI is a powerful tool, but in the wrong hands, it can become a weapon that destroys lives. My face was stolen, but I'm fighting to reclaim my identity and my life. It's an uphill battle every single day. I wanted to share my story as a warning. Be careful what you share online. Be careful who you trust. The digital world is a new frontier, and the laws are still catching up to the dangers. We need better protections against this kind of digital assault. My life was ruined by a few clicks and a friend's jealousy. Don't let it happen to you. Thank you for listening to my story. Please be safe out there.